What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ube TV. Me and Ron are going to do a review for you. Wow.
Just us two, yeah.
Just me and him
There's no,
this time. No brosis.
yeah.
Yep. no brosis rivalry up in here. But yeah. So what are we reviewing today?
We are going to be reviewing, it's one for the Star Trek fans out there. It's Star Trek Online. It just launched on the console, but it's been around for quite a while.
Consoles,
sorry.
Xbox, PS4.
Yes. And yeah, but it's been out for quite a while, but we're going to talk about how we felt about the game.
It's actually been out for, like, did you say 6 years on the PC? So for a PC MMORPG of this sort of size and with this type of history, to make the move to console, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Yeah, it is.
Like, for example, in the PC, they had 64 keys, and they condensed it down to the actual controller, which is quite impressive.
You have space battles, which you are in your starship, and you're flying around, as it entails, space battle, and you're battling other spaceships. And then you can do ground battles where you beam down to a planet and complete your mission. So, like I said, like the makers of this is Perfect World. They did have an MMORPG years ago called Perfect World. I think
Perfect World.
Yeah, Perfect World. Perfect World. So I think it's still going actually, and I used to play that. And what I found was with the ground battle, it feels a lot like that old game that they had. So I don't think they've changed much in terms of gameplay. You know, but the space battles is where it's really at, right?
Yeah, it's where like my take on the ground battles is a bit blocky.
If you saw my replay where I went into a massive...
Yeah, I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Because like there are, in some instances on the map, you will see these red sort of clouds with a big exclamation mark in them. If you fly to those locations, you can enter into like a massive battle.
An instance.
Yeah, like you could warp in there, and then you have other multiplayers, other people that are live right there, and you're battling like computer generated enemies or whatever. And it was awesome. I'm telling you, like, that is probably my favorite thing of this game so far, is those massive battles.
I do like the space battles. It's very fluid. I've seen some of the reviews, some other people's reviews. They say it's tough to turn. But what do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, it's a massive. You're doing a massive ship. It's like a submarine.
Yeah, you can't.
It's like you're not going to be doing sharp turns and that.
Yeah, the inertia will just break the ship apart. I don't know about science, but yeah.
You start off with a starship that can man over 200
people. Yeah.
So I mean, that's not like a bus. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a car. You know what I mean? It's not like a shuttle bus. Touching on the sound effects, like I love the sound of the torpedoes, man.
Yes.
I think that to me is like
on point. Phaser blast. Disrupt the cannons. Yeah,
give us your best proton torpedo sound effect. Go.
You do it first.
No, that was. That was rubbish. That was so rubbish. I'm not good. I don't know. I know. That's my proton torpedoes on my ship.
It sounds like a thunk.
Yeah.
See, my one doesn't even a fail right now.
You see, my one don't sound so menacing. It's like
when it comes to Star Trek Online, the voice acting kind of drags the game down. That's what I thought. Yeah.
And not everyone even has voice.
Yeah, and it's just the computer voice.
It's really weird because like some people you think like, okay, like you're talking, but why isn't the other character talking?
Yeah.
That like is more important than you are. I found that to be a bit weird as well. And the thing is, you've just started, right? So you just literally just created your character.
Yeah, I've just started.
So with the voice acting thing, you haven't even seen, like I've bumped into some iconic characters, and one of them being Montgomery Scott, aka Scotty, and his. I'm gonna let you listen to his Scottish accent, and you be the judge.
No,
when you said voice acting, that's the first thing I thought of when I heard his accent. I'm like, man, that's a funny Scottish accent. So going back to the customization, I say for a free game, a free to play game, you could do a lot.
Yeah,
I thought that was really good.
It was pretty impressive to go into making a character. Yeah.
Well, how did you feel the whole experience was? Was it easy? Was it difficult?
It's quite straightforward. So you've got like the face, the body, the clothing, and then some other bits and pieces there. So it's just it's there.
You can like change the parameters of your body shape and your face shape and how tall you are, how small you are. You know, anything from like what your chin, like sort of like size and everything, your face, your cheekbones. Like it's really in depth like that, which is really good, which I found really good. I spent an hour and a half alone just like trying to do that, trying to customize my character.
Yeah.
So what factions did you go with in that? I went Starfleet, by the way. Always.
I went Starfleet as well. Yeah.
That's right. So what are you? What did you pick? Like Vulcan,
I was just
Klingon?
No, I picked the generic human.
Generic human. Okay, no, I can't really chat because I picked. I tried to make my favorite character in Star Trek is Data.
Oh yeah.
So I tried to make my character look a lot like an android. Yeah. So I gave him like the yellowish type of skin. I made him an engineer, so he's like got the yellow suit.
Oh, you
and
picked
everything.
engineer as well.
Did you pick engineer as well? Yeah, I put science.
I put the visor on mine. I couldn't make him look like Geordie.
Oh, is that what?
I was trying to, but
Geordie LaForge.
I ended up failing, so I just made a mohawk and visors.
A mohawk. You gave it a mohawk and a visor. What kind of engineer is that? From punk engineer. My first starship, because I've got 2 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've been promoted. I've got a proper starship now, not that little one that you start off with. I named that one the USS Gambit. After my favorite character, X-Men Gambit.
X-Men right here.
Hashtag X-Men. Even the customization of the starships, I thought was really good. Like, you get your starship and you get to customize maybe about 6 or 7 different things with your starship.
Yeah, like your weapons. You can mix and match your weapons.
No, I'm talking about just aesthetics. I'm talking about just the look. Right? It's like the pylons and the warp cores and stuff like that, and the saucer. You can change that, and within every option you have 4 different presets. So when you get to do that, it's actually a lot of fun. You kind of make it your own.
Like customize. You make a unique starship.
Yeah.
Go gallivanting around the Alpha Quadrant.
So we've touched on a little bit about the ground and space battles and customizations on your ships and your character. Very in depth. Very good for free to play. So let's talk a bit about
the online
aspect.
Why it makes it an MMO.
The MMO.
The RPG.
The Mo. The Mo.
It's an MMORPG.
Yeah. Alright. So it is an online game. You do play with other people. You do bump into other characters that are live players in the world as you're running around the Starbase or whatever. And I haven't experienced any multiplayer as of yet. Have you?
Not yet.
But what I do know you can do is you can make your own fleet. So I guess that's like a team of you guys.
Is there like max limit to that fleet?
I haven't really checked it out. I haven't been invited to any fleets.
Invite us.
You know what I mean?
Please.
No one wants me.
I love you a long time.
My starship's too small. You can make your own fleets. I think you can name them and stuff like that. And I think you can pick like a fleet leader.
Okay.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So I think
commander.
I think that would be really cool in terms of like, even if you had like a 10 player limit in a fleet, imagine rolling around in space with like 10 starships. You could do like a Mighty Ducks thing where you could do the flying V. You know what I mean? It's like, that's your formation. That's your formation. You know what I mean?
The team's like, what?
Yeah. What the hell? Like, don't mess with those guys. And you can name your fleet the Mighty Ducks. You can do it in Klingon if you want to be geeky about it. That seemed
quite funny.
Obviously, being an online multiplayer game, you do have servers and you will have server issues. Definitely. So have you had any issues with the game thus far?
It was a bit buggy at first. It's like, you know, when you're inside this like starbase, it was a bit laggy.
Yeah.
But
like where you know like pictures would mess up and stuff like that, you know. For me, I've been playing the game for about 4 or 5 days now, and today really is the only day I've had any sort of problems with the servers. But I think that's due to the downloads. I think maybe they've picked up downloads, or you know, more people are hearing about it and downloading it, so it's blocking up the servers. Because today was like, you know, I'll be in battle in space and then my ship would just freeze.
Like this.
And then it'd carry on again, and then like, it just start shooting again. So it was crazy, you know. So server issues are gonna happen because it's an MMO. One thing I do want to touch on is the storyline. So like Konji-ron said at the beginning, if you're did you say that at the beginning? If you're a fan of Star Trek, you're gonna like this game.
Yeah,
You said
definitely.
that, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Servers went down for a minute there.
Definitely said that.
Yeah. It is, if you are a Star Trek fan, and I mean like a super fan, like you know all the ins and outs, you know about inertial dampeners, you know about like photon torpedoes, you know all the technical jargon, the decoupling, like you know the warp cores. I mean like if this is your life, if Star Trek is your thing, if Star Trek is if Star Trek is your thing,
yeah.
This MMORPG is for you.
Yeah.
You will love this game. I'm a big Star Trek fan. For me, Star Trek, Star Wars. I'm sorry, but it has to be said for me. Okay? And I'm like this with Star Trek, okay? And even for me, sometimes it's a bit...
I'm at the same level loving Star Wars, Star Trek.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, maybe
I respect them both.
You respect them both as equals of their art.
Yes.
The sci-fi art, the sci-fi genre. Yeah. Okay, let me bring up Star Wars. just a little bit more, just below it, okay? Because I feel like that's gonna incur the wrath of like the Star Wars fans out there. They're gonna be
Especially
like,
when...
this guy don't know what he's chatting about. You know what I mean? This guy, just troll this guy. Are you gonna play it more? You think? Are you gonna try and get into it?
I'll try because I want to get another ship. As I said, it drags it down is the voice acting to me.
The voice acting for you, for me.
Yeah, and then the ground battles is a bit iffy for me, but you know.
For me, it's the technical issues, the server stuff, but that's a given with any MMORPG. It's very repetitive. I mean, I know
like a grinding game.
I know that most MMORPGs you have to expect that type of game, right? But I mean, this is really like, okay, so you go on mission, you have to go talk to this guy, but then he tells you to go talk to this guy that's on the other side.
Running around like crazy.
You know, and then he says, oh, you see that guy that you passed when you first come out of that room? Go talk to that guy. And after you talk to that guy, you need to beam up to your ship and you need to fly to this destination, which is going to take like 3 minutes, and talk to someone there. And then you have to like go in a space battle and then go down, beam down. And then you have to talk to someone and then kill some people. It's like, it's really, it's like that. The repetitiveness, it just keeps on turning and turning and turning. And it's like,
so in the end, out of 10.
Out of 10? Are we doing that right now? Out of 10? Okay. I'm going to give it I want to give it a 7, a high 7, low 8.
7.5?
Yeah, so warp 7.8.
Warp 7.8.
What warp speed are you giving it?
I would I don't know. Game is solid. There's a couple of drawbacks. I'll probably give it a solid 7.
A solid 7. But yeah, so we hope you enjoyed some of the gameplay footages that we showed you. We hope that you've got some good information from Star Trek Online, because what I found is I looked online for like Star Trek stuff, but it's only PC versions that I've seen tutorials and stuff for. I haven't seen anything for the console stuff.
Yeah, because it's so brand new. It's like it's just launched.
Yeah. So
when did it launch?
It's sort of like it launched. 16th? Yes, early mid-September.
Yeah.
And we're on the 21st now. So I mean, like for us,
so
it's only been about a week.
Around.
Yeah.
Especially when FIFA 17 is coming out, all that stuff. So, you know, they're obviously going to overshadow.
It's going to really overshadow it, really. I mean, come on, that's FIFA, isn't it?
But FIFA's FIFA.
FIFA's FIFA. Star Trek. Completely two different worlds. Okay. But yeah. No, like you know, it's like I said, it's new to the console, so that's why I thought we should sit down and do a review of this properly. So there might be people out there that are, you know, curious.
Yeah.
To know what it's about on the console.
So yeah, that's our review for this week. It's a gaming review, quite different. We haven't done a gaming review. This is our first gaming review.
In a long time, since E3 conference.
Oh yeah, the E3 conference.
That was the first gaming review that we kind of did.
It was like not really gaming, but this is like a really actual game that we reviewed. So hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, remember like, subscribe. We're on Instagram as well. We're on Facebook. We're
very active on the social media.
Yeah, we're very
Twitter.
active on social media. So follow us up on there.
Just search the Ube TV, at the Ube TV on Twitter.
Or Instagram. Google us. We're there. Just type in ube.tv.
Google. Send us email. We have an email address. You know that. You know we have an email address. That's what I'm saying. We don't get no mail.
Mail us. Yeah.
The ubetv@gmail.com.
Definitely.
Okay. Drop us some mail, man. Harass us.
What is it? Online trolls, right? Okay. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah.
Alright guys, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And this is Ube TV signing out.
See you guys there.
No, man. Live long and prosper.